It started with the rain, gentle, persistent, and oddly comforting. Mira sat by her apartment window, a warm cup of tea in her hands, watching droplets race each other down the glass. The city outside blurred into soft shapes, people rushing beneath umbrellas, headlights glowing in the mist. She often found comfort in these moments, quiet, still, a pause in the noise of the world. Across the street, a light flickered on. It was the same window she'd stared at many nights, but this time something had changed. A man sat inside, sketching by the warm glow of a desk lamp. His presence was calm, focused. He wasn't distracted by his phone or blaring TV, he was simply drawing. Lost in the world of his pencil, Mira tilted her head, intrigued. Who was he? What did he draw with such care? Over the next few evenings, their silent ritual continued. She'd sit at her window, he'd sketch. Sometimes he looked up, as if sensing her gaze. Once he smiled barely, but it was enough. And then one day, a note appeared, taped to his window. Mira leaned forward, squinting to read it. I see you watching. I don't mind. A laugh bubbled up in her chest. Her fingers fumbled for a pen. She tore a page from her notebook and wrote back. I hear you hum when you draw. She taped it to her own window, heart racing like she was a teenager again. The next day, there was a new note from him, and another. Their paper conversations began to build a world of their own. They wrote about everything: movies they loved, books that changed them, the dreams they didn't say out loud to anyone else. He told her his name was Eli. She shared how she moved to the city chasing a version of herself that still felt blurry. He said he'd never seen a sky that didn't make him want to paint. She replied that she'd never met someone who made her look forward to evenings. It became their favorite time, this exchange of thoughts through glass, words without sound, yet rich with feeling. Mira found herself dressing nicer in the evenings, lighting candles, brushing her hair a bit slower. She didn't know what this was, but she knew it was something. And then one night, nothing. His light didn't turn on. The window stayed dark. A day passed, then another. Her stomach twisted with worry. Had she misread everything? Was this just a passing connection, fleeting like the rain? On the fourth day, her heart jolted. A note was back. Sorry, I was away painting a mural. I missed you. Rooftop. Sunset. Myra's breath caught. Her mind spun with nervous thoughts. What if they didn't click in person? What if the magic vanished outside of notes and shadows? Still she went. The rooftop was bathed in golden light, the sky streaked with orange and violet. She found him there, 2 mugs of tea in his hands, that same gentle smile she had memorized from afar. Eli looked at her like she was someone he'd known forever. They didn't need a grand confession or perfect words. They stood beside each other as the sun dipped behind the skyline, the city humming below. In that moment, Mira realized something. Sometimes love doesn't arrive with fireworks or fairy tales. Sometimes it begins quietly with notes on glass, shared silences, and a stranger who feels like home. And all it took was a window between them.